Okay, it's Get Your Rock Out here at Hammerfest 2012 with a couple of the wonderful Inferno. How are you doing today, guys?
We're really good. We're having a good weekend. It's all go. Plenty of action, plenty of bands to see, plenty of people to talk to. Yeah, we're having a good time. Really good.
Wonderful. And you guys had the honour of being the first band actually on at all on the Friday. What was that like?
It was quite challenging, because you've got to set the bar and throw down the gauntlet for the rest of the day, but it's kind of a challenge we enjoyed, you know what I mean? And yeah, it was really good. We were quite surprised how many people were going to be there. We weren't sure anyone was going to be there at all, because it was like noon. But yeah, as soon as we started playing, the room just filled up and we were blown away. It was really good. You wouldn't have thought it was midday, you'd have thought it was about 7 or 8 o'clock or something like that. Yeah, it was good.
And so, what do you guys kind of consider the most important aspect of all the live shows that you do?
Entertainment. There's some bands today that act like the crowd aren't even there, do you know what I mean? They just heads down, just do their own thing. We like to interact, look the crowd in the eye, get them moving. We like to get heads banging and asses shaking, do you know what I mean? We like to get the crowd involved, definitely, yeah. So that's probably the most important aspect of it, yeah.
And were you happy with the way the crowd reacted at that time of the morning as well?
Yeah.
Quite surprising considering I thought, everyone would be hungover the night before, it was pretty good.
Yeah, really good. Yeah, we're still in shock, really. Yeah, it's good.
So your debut album, it's been quite a long time coming, but it's had utter rave reviews. We were expecting such a positive response.
We didn't really think about it, to be honest. We just wanted to get it, get it perfect and get happy with it, and then just get it out there basically, and all it's been mostly really good reviews, and we were just blown away by it. Really, we didn't expect any of it, so yeah, it's really good, and it's kind of feels like we're doing something right, when people are saying such good things about us and stuff. And it definitely feels like things are going in the right direction as well when you're playing Hammerfest and you see the other bands that are on the bill as well. So yeah, it's going really good at the moment. Yeah.
Who are you looking forward to seeing most this weekend?
A few bands that we've toured with in the past, bands like Curve Grinder, Feud UK, who else is there? Falling Red. I'm looking forward to seeing, some of the big guns like Anthrax, Skin Dread, Paradise Lost, and bands like that. So yeah, quite a mix of bands and people. So yeah, it's all good.
And obviously, it's playing Hammerfest. It's just fantastic. Did you expect any of this this time last year?
Not really, to be honest. No, we didn't. No. We don't make too many plans about things like this. We could just kind of do the best we can and then just take it one step at a time. But we're completely in awe of everything that's going on, and hopefully we'll just push on from here and go onwards and upwards.
And so where do you kind of want to be this time next year?
Here again, but playing on the second stage or maybe even the first one. We just want to be in people's faces. We want to play places that we haven't played before. We want to get another album out by the end of the year, and basically just get in people's faces so much that you're going to be sick of the sight of us. This time next year you're going to be like, oh, not them again.
And so, for people who haven't really seen you before, what can they expect from a show of yours?
Lots of gyrating, headbanging, lots of sweat, lots of swearing. Yeah, just a really sort of full-on, catchy, driving rock show. Just a good old-fashioned rock and roll show.
And obviously, you've got the album out, but can we expect anything new, in the foreseeable future? Have you started to write?
Yeah, we're kind of halfway through our next album. We've got big plans for it. We're going to be gigging and touring probably until the end of summer. Then fingers crossed we'll be in the studio. And our plan at the moment is to get a new album out before the end of the year. 2012 seems, I know it's a short space of time, but we're going to try and push it. And I don't know why, but 2012 just feels like a good year to get an album out. I don't know whether it's got something to do with the Mayan calendar, get an album out before everyone dies. I don't know. Yeah.
It could well be. What date are we supposed to be dying on?
Sometime just before Christmas, December 20-something, I don't know. I don't believe in it really, but
But you do need to have an album out before then.
Yeah. Just in case. Just in case.
It'd be such a waste, all that studio time and then everyone dies. Wouldn't be good. So, from what you can think so far, the new stuff, is it going to be similar to the old stuff? Is it going to be going in a different direction?
I mean, you have to kind of keep it the same to keep the people that are already fans on board, but at the same time, we don't want to be stagnant. We're a band that has a lot of influences across the board, not just music, like film and cinema, books, photography. We're inspired by a lot of things, and you know, it keeps it diverse for us. And the next album, there's definitely going to be a few things on there that people are going to be like, what? We weren't expecting that. But at the same time, there's going to be some, you know, familiar sort of Inferno sounds on there, the good old-fashioned rock songs and stuff. So yeah, there's going to be a few surprises on there, that's for sure.
Brilliant. And so, I mean, you know, obviously you played SOS Fest last year. You've got Hammerfest this year. Can we expect anything else festival-wise for the next few months?
We're kind of planning a few things at the moment. Nothing's confirmed at the moment, but we'd love to go back to like Bloodstock and SOS Fest, but at the same time, you know, play places that we haven't been as well. We just want to play anywhere and everywhere. Wherever people will have us, we'll play.
So like, if you had to pick one band to tour with that would just make your entire life, who would it be?
For me, probably be Queens of Stone Age. Big Queens of Stone Age fan. What about you?
Yeah. Probably, if it was any band, Pink Floyd would be the
And like, when it comes to the gigging, do you prefer kind of doing like tours of your own, or do you prefer like doing the festivals?
I don't know. It's always good doing sort of, you know, intimate, sort of dark and sweaty rock and roll shows. You know, that's our like bread and butter. Do you know what I mean? But you know, when you go to festivals, the audience aren't necessarily there to see you, so it's a kind of a bigger challenge in a way. You've got, you know, people that might just be passing. You kind of have to get their attention and make them walk towards you. Do you know what I mean? So you just have to go out there, and when it's a festival, just get your head down, play as hard as you can, and hope that people will flock to you. Do you know what I mean? Get a load of new fans. So yeah,
Brilliant.
enjoy doing both, but they're very different beasts.
And so, like, for people that haven't really heard of you before, give them 3 reasons why they should check you out.
3 reasons why they should check us out. I don't know, because we've got good songs. We always put on a really good show, and we're 3 handsome lads. Yeah, that's all I think. You know, energetic show, good songs, and we always try and have a good time.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for taking the time out to talk to us. I hope you really enjoy the rest of the weekend, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.
Okay, thank you. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.